Hi everybody, I'm Peter Olson from OmahaHVAC.net. A common question I hear a lot is, are heat pumps really worth it? To answer this question, I'm going to go to my old friend Google and type in air source heat pump calc. Now EnergyStar.gov put out a nice calculator that we're going to take a look at. It's this Excel document, and it's the very top one if you did this search. If you click on it, you can open it in Excel. Now all the numbers in this document are basically estimates from 2009, kind of averaged out. And I know gas, electric, and heat pump prices have changed since then, but we can still use this as a good gauge to answer our question. We don't really care about exact numbers, we just want to know if the heat pump is worth it. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to change my city in here. I'm going to go down to Omaha, Nebraska, and so that kind of gives me some average numbers. Now these numbers are pulled from the second tab that says assumptions, my electricity rate, my CO2 rates, these are my per cities, major city prices. Up here we've got the initial cost per unit, conventional cost per unit. Now what you could do is you could call around and you could get these actual prices if you wanted to and stick them in here along with their efficiency ratings. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to go based off the 2009 averages because I'm just trying to get a feeling on whether or not this is worth it. Now if I'm going to get an Energy Star qualified unit versus a conventional unit, the default comparison here is to compare one with programmable thermostat and one without a programmable thermostat. So in looking at that over the entire lifetime of the unit, I'm going to save roughly $2,100. So in this case I would say yes, a heat pump is worth it. But let's do a more even comparison and say they're both, if I'm going to buy a new one, I'm going to put a programmable thermostat on it, And so if I go down here and compare, it's going to cost me an extra $190 over the life of the unit. So does that make the heat pump worth it? Well, one thing that this Excel document does not compare is the tax advantage that you have for getting an Energy Star qualified unit. So if I go back to my web browser and I type in, and I go to this EnergyStar.gov site, it tells me all about the tax credit and the different HVAC systems that are supported and the requirements that they have for tax breaks. So basically, you get 30% of your costs, including parts and labor, up to $1,500. Now, I'm not a tax professional, so don't take this as tax advice. But if you subtract this credit from the price of the heat pump, then it makes it definitely worth it. Not only that, but home buyers often see a heat pump as a big plus when buying a home. So it could help raise the perceived value of your home should you decide to sell your current home. So yes, it is worth it, or at least definitely worth looking into. If you want more information like this, you can get my free HVAC information guide by heading over to omahahvac.net/guide. Also, stay tuned for my upcoming videos where I address more common HVAC questions. I'll see you there.